Have you ever heard someone say their blood pressure went up, or that they need to take medication every single day to control it? This is a very common and serious issue that affects millions of people around the world. Blood pressure is one of the main indicators of how healthy our heart and blood vessels are, and understanding how it works can literally save lives. But what exactly is blood pressure? Simply put, blood pressure is the force that blood exerts against the walls of the arteries as the heart pumps. It is measured in two numbers. The higher one is called systolic pressure, which indicates the force when the heart contracts to push the blood. The lower one is called diastolic pressure, which shows the force when the heart relaxes between beats. For example, when someone says their blood pressure is 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury, it means the systolic is 120 and the diastolic is 80, which is considered a normal reading. The problem begins when these numbers stay elevated over time. That's when high blood pressure, or hypertension, comes into play. The biggest danger is that, most of the time, high blood pressure doesn't cause clear symptoms. Many people live with it without even knowing, until more serious complications show up, such as heart attacks, strokes, kidney problems, or even vision loss. That's why hypertension is often called the silent killer. The good news is that there are effective ways to control and even lower high blood pressure, especially when it's diagnosed early and lifestyle changes are made. One of the first steps is to take care of your diet. Too much salt is one of the biggest villains when it comes to blood pressure, because it increases fluid retention and forces the heart to work harder. Avoiding processed foods, canned goods, fast food, and other heavily salted products can make a big difference. On the other hand, eating more fruits, vegetables, and potassium-rich foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, and avocados can help regulate blood pressure naturally. Another key factor is regular physical activity. Walking, light jogging, cycling, or even simple exercises at home can strengthen the heart and improve blood circulation, which naturally reduces blood pressure. And it doesn't have to be extreme. Just 30 minutes of exercise a day can make a huge difference over time. Keeping a healthy weight is also essential. Extra pounds put more strain on the heart, which has to work harder to pump blood throughout the body. Every extra pound can increase the stress on the cardiovascular system. But that's not all. Stress itself is another major enemy of blood pressure. Constant tension, anxiety, and nervousness trigger the release of hormones that raise blood pressure. That's why finding ways to relax is so important. Breathing exercises, meditation, hobbies, and even a good night's sleep can all help keep blood pressure in balance. It's also important to avoid harmful habits like smoking and drinking excessively. Smoking damages the arteries and greatly increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. Alcohol, when consumed in excess, also raises blood pressure. Small changes in these habits can bring big results. And finally, medical monitoring is absolutely essential. In many cases, even with lifestyle changes, medication is necessary to keep blood pressure under control. Only a doctor can determine the right treatment for each individual. In summary, understanding what blood pressure is and how it works is the first step toward protecting our health. Hypertension may be silent, but it's not unbeatable. With healthier habits, balanced nutrition, regular exercise, and medical support, it's possible to keep blood pressure within a normal range and live with more quality and peace of mind.